Well, you're welcome back to the afternoon show, and I've got myself a nice spinny chair because we've got musical guests in the studio with us. It is, well, listen, an honour. I'm going to go back before we introduce you, first of all. Signed to a record label in 1998. Brothers Ken and Carl from Belfast have had such hits with Rainbow Zephyr, You Know I'm Thinking Of. Albums which include Wildflowers, Karma Killing, which went gold in 2003, and also Connected in 2011. Currently touring with Miss Sinead O'Connor. I don't want to hear about Sinead. It's Relish, everybody. Hi, guys. It's good to be. Just come closer into that microphone there so we can hear you there. How are you doing, Ken? I'll go to you first of all. As I said to you before when we were talking to you earlier, I like doing interviews. The two of you are brothers, obviously. All right. Let's go back. Now, on your biography, it does say that it was your mum that was your musical inspiration. But that's not correct, is it?
Well, it's not entirely. Not entirely. I would say it's a split 50-50 between mum and dad, to be honest. It was my dad's record collection that really we were into, and that's what inspired us to, be musicians. Mum, who'd also been signed to a major record label and done very well in South Africa, wanted us the hell away from music.
Oh, right.
Wanted us to be like our dad and study and do well and all that, Whereas on the other hand, Dad was like, whatever, just enjoy the music.
Now, was Carl, was your dad's record collection like one of these secret rooms that was hidden away that if the two of you were found in it as little fellas playing with the record collection, you got in trouble? Was that sort of thing?
I think you were actually our long lost brother there that was hiding out behind doors. How could you have known that? Because, certainly, you see, it was all vinyl, which of course all you need to do is play vinyl a bit too much, and it starts getting crackly and starts to disintegrate, naturally. So you can imagine 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds with their dad's vinyl, pulling it out of the cardboard, whacking it on, and the needle, whoops, scratch, whoops. So it was a very, the dad's collection was a treasure trove that had to be treated with huge respect,
Now, Ken, you play the guitar. Carl, you're the percussionist in the family. I mean, that must have been, for you two grown. What's the age difference between the two of you?
4 years.
4 years. And that must have been absolutely mental when you were growing up in the house. You on the drums, you baiting on the guitar, because I know that I played the guitar for a while and I had a drum kit. I had a full drum kit set up in the room. Was that the way, sort of, when you were younger, rehearsing and all that sort of stuff? Did your mum and dad join in the sessions?
Oh, absolutely not. No. It was in the garage. I mean, when you're young, you don't want your parents anywhere, you?
Yeah, I suppose.
That's going to kill it.
Yeah.
So it was in the garage. We used to invite our friends in and just jam along and make plenty of noise. And because in Ireland, as you know, it rains a lot. Yeah. We had plenty of inside time and plenty of noise to make on the inside with all our mates. So it was good fun.
When it comes to sitting down and writing music, I mean, so like 1998, it's not today or yesterday. What age were you when you were signed to the record label, first of all?
I was late 20s anyway, that's for sure. Yeah. Looking at 30, I think.
Right, but still, that when you're a band that young, and you're writing your own music, and it said that you've done cover albums and all that sort of stuff, and done 50-50 and stuff like that. But
whoa. Where'd you pull that one out?
Am I correct? Am I correct on that?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. My God.
That's the secret history.
I like doing my research. Like when you do that, and then you come along with something like Wildflowers. I mean, sitting down, being brothers, writing. How does that come out?
I'd say the existence of the band we became when we did Wildflowers was essentially down to me singing. Well, not taking any credit away from Cora, but we always had singers in the band. We always had guitars and keyboards. Next thing, we're 3 guys in the band. We've lost our keyboard player, lost our singer. So Ken, you've done some backing vocals. You're now the singer.
Yes.
So obviously playing, singing, things had to simplify, and as they simplified, they accidentally became more commercial and everything else, and that's what got us all the interest.
Let's talk about probably your most famous hit to date, Rainbow Zephyr. We're going to hear it in a second. We're going to hear a rare acoustic version of it. Thank you very much for agreeing to do that for us.
Pleasure.
But now, as I was saying to you, when I introduce Rainbow Zephyr, I always have to play Rainbow Zephyr on this show. Hey, whatever, no thank you. But just how did that come about? Was it Westlife that came to you and said, guys, we want to use your track, or how did that happen, Carl?
Yeah, you know, it was funny. I remember us playing in Sligo around that time, and we used to see the guys in one of the venues.
Yeah.
And I was like, are they Westlife guys? You know.
Yeah.
And I know they're from Sligo, you know, but and then I think it was probably around 2004, 2005. The A&R guy at the label called us up, saying he had a phone call from Louis Walsh. That I think it was really driven by Mark from Westlife.
Nice guy.
Was a fan, and I think the song for them, they sort of kind of saw it as a new direction, a kind of a reinvigoration of the band, and whether that ended up being their direction or not, but I don't know. But certainly at that point, it was a bit of a right curve for them, you know, a right turn, a right angle degree turn. So we had the honour of meeting them at the Odyssey in Belfast, and hung out with them backstage, where we chatted about this.
Yeah, we were blown away by their enthusiasm.
Yeah,
they really wanted to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
and you know, we thought at this point, I think we'd done Cormac Conley, had we, or we were in the middle of the second album, so it was going to give new life to what we did anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
And you know, they did a brilliant job, I think. You know, although you don't play it, I know.
They did. But I have the two singles in my record case for DJ as well, and I always go with the Relish version. Look, I want to get on to some live music, because your amp is humming away there like a bumblebee in the corner. It's ready to go, just in case anybody listening thinking, what's the hum? That is the amplifier from the guys. Now, this is very, very rare on the afternoon show, Shannonside Northern Sound Radio, an acoustic version of Rainbow Zephyr. We're going to try and get another song out of you live, and we'll play your latest single as well. But the aforementioned one that you were talking about, if you wouldn't mind taking it away.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I've tasted the mustard seed, and I've walked with a man, and I've read the ISIS papers, but I've always known what I am. And I can sing you songs about the mystical man, but I won't make much sense. I profess Rainbow Zephyr, let your beauty come alive, let your color fill the sky. I said, Rainbow Zephyr, why don't you liberate my mind? Let your color fill the sky. She's in the waiting room, and she sat in line. Well, the question is why? 'Cause I've been good all my life, giving up the gift. You say the good die young. Now to the gurus and philosophers still turn you on. Rainbow Zephyr, let your beauty come alive, let your color fill the sky. I said, Rainbow Zephyr, why don't you liberate my mind? Let your color fill the sky. Hey, hey, it's like a birth of our violence. We go from the wheel to what's real. And I said this ain't no rap on grace, but I tell you now it's just the way I feel. Oh, are you a champion of science, or are you some freak show fool? 'Cause what cannot be proved, no, no, can still be true. I said, Rainbow Zephyr, let your beauty come alive, let your color fill the sky. I said, Rainbow Zephyr, yeah, why don't you liberate my mind? Let your color fill the sky. Rainbow Zephyr. Rainbow Zephyr.